everybody, Rye here, and welcome back to Loren the Amazon Princess. We are going on to Chapter 4, so full speed ahead. Majesty, are you prepared to send a grand army against Faust in the Everburn Mountains? There is no turning back after this. Yes. Send for my battle armor. We are going to war. And yes, I did equip everybody, so. Breza smiled and pounded her chest. Yes, ma'am. Loren turned to her mother, standing behind her. You will be queen when this is all over. That is strange to me. You didn't accept the Hawkblade either, but it needs you. This world needs you, and your people need you. Most of all, I need you to replace me. Loren frowned, but she bowed her head quietly. Karen stroked her hair once. The motherly touch struck Loren's very core. When she raised her head again to look into her mother's eyes, she stood as an adult. Both nations had recognized the might of Loren, Amazon Princess. They granted her power over their nation's army, combining them into one. She was now the supreme commander, higher than both General Ashran and Samael. With Saren still as her second command, he rose in rank as well. Yet no one could have been prepared for what was to come, not even Loren. Chapter 4, March on Everburn. This is it, guys. The Grand Army marched under Loren's orders against the plains of Erevorn towards the Everburn Mountains. The demons had already begun to wage chaos outside of their territory. Creatures of every level of depravity have amassed forces so thick that they appeared as black clouds on the horizon. Loren watched her troops span the entirety of the plains before her. She stood proud as she shouted to address them. Today we begin our march into wicked lands. There will be evil, there will be death and blood and sheer terror. There will be your darkest nightmares and greatest fears. But remember that you are there to destroy it. You are right in those wrongs. You will be justice itself by extinguishing their lives. And in their wake there will be glory, hope, peace. There will be good again. She took out her sword and pointed it towards the sky. It was a beacon that spoke more than any of her words ever could. Its light pulsed across Loren's skin and onto Saren, standing faithfully beside his princess. The dull roar of the demons behind her had become undeniable. Before they could even begin to confront Faust, they would need to cleanse the world of every last demon. Loren gave out a roar of her own, signaling a charge. Her sword cut forwards to aim at the demons. The army moved. Loren looked over at Saren by her side. They gave each other a resolute look. Then they bounded forward together into battle. Oh boy. Ooh boy. Nobody specific has to be in the party anymore. Saren and Loren could be swapped out if I wanted. Let's go with Rammus. You have the least amount of HP. You die first. Oh god. Let's heal you up, and let's have you go for the kill with this guy. Alright, Ray, you continue to go for him and back. We'll weaken this guy up. Ow! Ow! Saren, heal her up. Oh shit, Rammus went down.
Try this on for size.
Oh.
Got no time for this.
We're doing a good amount of damage, that's for sure. Alright, let's revive him. Finish him
I
off.
This is slightly uncomfortable. Boom! Headshot.
And there we go.
So I say.
Nice. %. I need to beat 3 more large demon groups. Well, let's camp first. See if anybody has anything to say for themselves. Alright. Nope. Let's go for it again. They're going to be stronger this time, but we can take them.
Boom! Headshot.
We don't need to be afraid of these bastards. Alright, let's go for Blizzard. Blizzard. Take out the weakling here.
You're dead.
Oh shit, Loren.
Back to Inferno.
Saren, heal her up.
Ball.
You almost got him.
Alright, which one of you did that?
They're all mine.
Ha, he, ha, ho.
You can thank me later.
There we go. Let's go for a medium group next. Switch out Loren. Let's bring out Karen. I think strategically that is probably the best bet for us right now.
Allow me.
Need to switch people out when I can. Because God forbid, if I go back to camp, they're going to be just like twice as powerful, aren't they?
Back to Inferno.
They should have surrendered when they had the chance.
Probably should. But they didn't. Oh well. They now die a very painful death.
Make face. You're no good, scum sucker.
I should have switched spells.
Out of our way.
There we go.
Thanks. Make face.
Does anyone need healing?
71% of our goal. Let's go back to camp. And then save. We're doing good. We're doing very good. We just need to keep it up. Oh shit, her health. I thought it would be better.
Boom! Headshot.
No, Loren! You monsters.
Disgusting creature.
This should be good.
That was merely fool's luck.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I was expecting more of a challenge.
Where's my fire spell? There it is. wizard? Fuck.
We've got no time for this. Don't worry, I'm alright.
Learn from this.
Relatively, this isn't too hard.
Some things never change.
Oh.
Yeah!
You can thank me later.
There we go. The demon army had been ravaged, and the survivors began to flee. Hold! Hold! Loren withdrew the troops to regather for the next assault. Following the creatures blindly would have been a mistake. With the demons' ranks broken, the dwarven city of Hammerhands was now revealed in front of him. The city was likely overrun with demons. Saren found his way to Loren's side again, catching his breath. Mirf and Apolymuscho approached her as well. What now? The dwarven city. We must reclaim it, otherwise we will have no legs to stand on if we run right into their territory. Who knows what they have in store for us in those mountains. Everything we don't want them to have, that much we know. Shouldn't we be focused our efforts on killing Foss? He is the only demon holding their army together. But how would we even find him? Wouldn't he be in the castle atop the highest volcano? That is where they would expect you to look for him. We could just waste men's lives charging that castle. My divination. I wish it was strong enough to work here, then I could search for him that way. I could help you with that. I will lend you all of my power, but would that be enough? Yes. Yes, I think that a wizard as powerful as you could give me what I need to use my divination. We need to take back Hammerhands no matter what. Yes, I will order the army into formation shortly. We need to march on those demons before they have time to recover. We await your orders. Take back Hammerhands. Alright, let's save. Saren saw Mesfit standing still on the edge of the battlefield, looking pained. He went to go find out if he was okay, but Mesfit stopped him. Don't come any closer. Why not? We are too close and the call is too strong. I need to leave before I hurt you. Not this. Not now. Maybe not now, but it will happen. I will lose myself and be gone forever. Forever? You'll turn into a full-blooded demon? I don't believe that, and neither should you. Don't test this. I will kill you. You wouldn't. It doesn't matter what I would or wouldn't do if I stopped being myself. Then we'll make sure that never happens. Mesfit was a little humbled by how passionate Saren was about this. The dark elf turned away in shame. I warned you. Anything that happens after this point is not on my conscience. Nothing he could have said would have kept Saren away. Oh boy, the harmonious orchestra. The inside of Foss's helmet glowed red as he stared down at Loren's army reforming outside of Hammerhands. If they reclaimed that city, they would soon be in his territory. But he knew it was not yet over. Soon their army would be in his hands and they would play by his rules. A demon teleported into the room, collapsed on the floor, and tried to breathe. Foss looked behind him and saw that it was Jewel. Master? Foss said nothing and turned back around. I failed you. Grob? The Green Goblin suddenly appeared in the room. Once he realized where he was, he bowed his head humbly. Yes, my lord. How might I serve you? You are intelligent, if my master so says. You have been the only one I have been able to truly rely on since my return. Jewel, still barely alive on the ground, looked up at Grob with venom. I need you to serve me once more. Yes, my lord. I can serve you, lord, please. Grob looked down only once at Jewel before disappearing of his own will. What about me? I have no more use for you. The succubus was left stranded on the cold floor as Foss left the room to retreat to his hidden lair. The army marched towards Hammerhands. The city was already in ruins, but the central keep was still standing. The entire city was being occupied by demonic forces. Loren was in the front lines, leading her troops right for the city gates, or at least what was left of them. Ooh. As they approached, magic bolts were shot at them by demonic creatures, but Erevorn had crafted many bows and had many archers. Astran signaled for their thousands of arrows to fly. Many demons were struck and fell from the walls. They were able to charge the city without much resistance. The true fight would be inside the dwarven walls. The army flooded into what was left of the town square. Each soldier impaled the closest demon. The death cries of hundreds of demons were music to their ears. A familiar sound from above broke through it all. Loren looked up and saw griffins circling overhead. What? Why are they here? Loren pulled her sword from a dead demon and scanned the skies to see where the griffins were going to land. She navigated through the chaos, shouting Saren's name. He heard and followed her. The giant bird beast landed just outside of the city. Loren and Saren ran up to them just as Braza dismounted. Princess Loren, the citadel is under siege. Loren locked up. That was impossible. By the demons? Yes, our forces are holding back waves of goblins and their pests, but we won't be able to push them back alone. Princess, we need you to fly with us back to the citadel immediately, otherwise we may lose it. That will not happen. The citadel will stand strong just as our great mothers designed. But you can't leave, Loren. You're needed here. I will go. They looked behind to see Karen. She raised her head high. I will defend my home and my people. My queen! Mother? Listen to Saren. You need to stay here. Win this battle and take Everburn. I will liberate the Citadel and find you before you battle Foss, I promise. You cannot do this by yourself. I am still an Amazon. I am still your queen. Damn! Loren looked over at Saren, her eyes glistening. She feared for her mother's life, but what they were doing was far more important than even just the Citadel. The entire fate of the world depended on the battle here. Oh god, big choice. However, that is all the time I have, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. We're going to continue to go through Chapter 4 full throttle. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, I encourage you to leave a like and comment, as it helps and benefits the growth of the channel and tells me you guys are enjoying this playthrough. I'm Rye. Happy gaming, everybody. See you soon.